Stop trying to manage your time. You've heard it all before. Time blocking, Pomodoro, eat the frog. It's all the same old advice. And there's credit to some of it, but it's wrong. Here's the truth. If you show me your calendar and show me your bank account, I will tell you exactly what your future looks like. So many people tell me they want to be successful, they want to be healthy, they want to build great relationships. But when I look at their calendar, it's a chaotic mess of other people's priorities. And when I look at their bank account, it shows that they're not investing a single dollar into the outcome that they claim to want. Your calendar is a visual representation of your entire life. And if you don't manage it with ruthless intentionality, you're literally going to waste it. Today, I'm going to give you my exact 3-layer framework that I use to manage my calendar. This is the system that allows me to run a 9-figure empire and still make my health and family a top priority. It's called the CEO calendar stack. And by the end of this video, you'll have a system to get off the hamster wheel and start building a life of intention. Let's dive in. The first layer of the CEO calendar stack is the foundation. These are your non-negotiables. These are the 3 to 5 things that if you don't do them, everything else in your life falls apart. And this isn't about your business. This is about you. If you're not okay, the business for sure will not be okay. For me, this is my health, my sleep, and my core relationships. I learned this the hard way. In 2020, I got COVID, and it almost killed me. I was overweight, I was stressed, and my body just gave out. It was the worst I've ever felt in my life. I felt as if I was taken out of my business and thrown into this jail cell, which was the hospital. In lying there, I made a vow to myself. If I got out of this, I would get my health back at all costs. Even if it meant losing my business, which honestly is what I thought would happen. How could I possibly find time to work out and eat right while running a fast-growing company? But a funny thing happened. When I started blocking out my time for health first, when I made it a non-negotiable, I didn't lose my business. The energy that it gave me, the clarity, it paid fucking dividends. I was a better leader, a better decision maker. I had more energy for my team, for my family. I thought prioritizing my health would cost me my business, but instead the energy it gave me scaled my business. So the first step for you is to identify your foundation. What are 3 to 5 things that give you energy? It could be working out, meditation, reading, time with your partner. These things get scheduled first. They are sacred. They are the bedrock on which everything else is built on top of. Once your foundation's locked in, you move to the second layer, which are the growth levers. And for everybody, they may be different. But this is where we apply the 80-20 rule to your calendar. We have to accept that not all work is created equal. Most people spend their days on $10 an hour tasks, answering emails, sitting in pointless meetings, fighting fires. CEOs, the top 1%, they spend their time on $10,000 an hour tasks. The asymmetric bets, the 20% of the activities that drive 80% of the results. For me, this means one of 3 things. 1, setting the vision and the strategy for my companies. And I do this by spending time visualizing, thinking of the future my customers and employees deserve, bringing people together in all hands meetings and articulating the excitement of what's being built, creating webinars where I pour into our customer and the market and let them know that they deserve a better future. The second one is recruiting, leading, and coaching key talent. The only way that you can grow a business is to build the people to build the business. And I spend a lot of my time coaching my different teams so they can operate and build value independently of me. And 3, it's attracting capital to my business. The number one killer of every business is the business running out of money. I spend a decent amount of time knowing my numbers, understanding them deeply, and making sure that we always have enough capital to be able to set out on our mission. Capital is plentiful out there for every single crazy idea. You just need to know how to attract. And that's it. Those are my growth levers. Almost every major success in my career has come from one of those 3 activities. So my calendar reflects that. I have dedicated blocks of time only for those things. No interruptions, no distractions. You need to identify your growth levers, and depending on what stage in business you are, you're in different ones. But what are the 1 to 3 activities that, if you did them consistently, would completely change the game for you in the next 12 months? Is it creating content? Is it cold calls? Is it product development? Is it personal development? Find them and dedicate focused, uninterrupted blocks of time to them every single week. And by the way, if you're finding this useful, I've put together a full content checklist and perfect week prompt in the chat below that walks you through this entire process. And you can copy it and paste it into ChatGPT. It's completely free, and if you want it, just comment the word calendar below and my team will send it over to you. All right, let's get to the final layer. This is the one that separates the good from the truly world-class. The final layer of the CEO calendar stack is the white space. Look at the calendar of any amateur. It's packed back to back from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They think they're being busy, and that means that they're being productive. Now look at the calendar of a top CEO. You'll see something different. You'll see blocks of time that aren't necessarily scheduled. You'll see holds for thinking. This, in my opinion, is the white space. It's still scheduled time. It's not just unintentional time, but the time is scheduled to not be doing anything. And this is time to zoom out, to ask the right questions. Are we still on the right track? What's the next big opportunity? What's the one thing, the leading domino, that if we removed it, it would simplify everything? Your best ideas will not come from when you're in back-to-back Zoom calls. They come in the shower, on a walk, or when you're staring at a blank wall. They won't come to you if you don't create the space for them. I schedule about 4 hours of quote-unquote white space on my calendar every single week. It's a non-negotiable. During that time, I might read, I might journal, I might just walk and think. I typically review my goals and priorities and reset for the week every single week. This is where I solve my biggest problems. It's the highest ROI activity I do. So if you want to get off the hamster wheel, you have to build time to think your way out of it. Schedule at least 2 hours of white space on your calendar next week. Protect it and see what happens. So that's the system, the CEO calendar stack. 1, build your foundation, your non-negotiable, health, energy, and habits. Schedule those first. 2, identify a block of time for your growth levers, the asymmetric bets that drive 80% of your results. And then 3, create white space. Scheduled time for strategic thinking. Your calendar is the most powerful tool you have. It's literally a visual representation of your priorities and your future. Stop letting other people control it. Start using it as the weapon it is. And if you want to go deeper into how to find a good business idea, I broke down the entire process in this next video right here. Click it, and I'll see you on the other side.